Yo, what's goody?
Oh, it's good of you in the dark, but other than that,
Hell yeah, we in the wilderness. You heard? We in the wild.
oh my goodness.
Yeah. What's good though, bro?
Special Ed, thank you very much. Episode 39, Carrying the Culture Show. He is in the wilderness, as he said. Um, normally I
Wild
play
style.
normally I play my guest music, but I can't play your shit because Instagram always flags me and be saying that shit is copywritten. So
Here we go.
yeah, all right. Your idol. Yes. Word, yo.
They can't do nothing about that. That's an interpolation. You heard?
Facts. A few ground rules here. Special Ed in the dark.
In
First
the
thing.
dark.
First thing. Yo, check.
Yeah.
You guys got questions? Please use the questions feature below. There's a little question mark there. We can pull it up and we can ask the question publicly. Also, yo, if you get all crazy in here, I block niggas, man. This is hard enough as it is when there's people live. So if you start acting all crazy in the show, we send niggas home. So that's that. All right. You got a minute?
Hell to the year. Y'all might see some shit flying around.
God.
Shit like that. You heard?
All right. Yo, so I want to know about, before we get into other shit, I want to know about Little Ed. Like, I want to know about Ed coming up. That shit is always intriguing stuff to me as far as like, you know what I mean? I know you were doing the poetry and stuff always, but, you know, what was the hook for you that was like, yo, I'm going to do this rap shit?
Man, when I'm starting to hear it, and I'm like, this is what I already do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing it, and I'm like, I do this too. So let me go ahead and get down. And I started trying it out. I started going out more. My older brothers got into the scene. I started going to Empire Roller Rink, you know what I'm saying, as a minor. And there was a lot of hip hop there.
And so you're a little bit older than me. Like, what was just the sound of your shit coming up?
What you be like? What was out?
Yeah. What was you like?
Well, when I was out, it was disco and R&B, you know, and then the mixtape started. That was really how all the hip hop came out, with the mixtapes, and then, you know, WLIB 91.5 and Supreme Team, Awesome 2, shit like that. So,
we're gonna talk about that quick one. Go ahead.
Yeah. So that's where I started really getting intrigued. I used to stay up mad late to catch them shows, my eyes burning, shit like that. You heard?
Yeah. So yo, you come Jamaican background, and I grew up around mad Jamaicans, and their parents was strict as hell, son. And like, so was that part of your upbringing too, as far as the Jamaican background, like this? You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I would say it was rigorous, man. It was real. You know, we deal with realities and truths, which is sometimes harsh. It's a real world. So at the end of the day, yeah, but you know, my family consisted of 5 sons. I'm the youngest. So
youngest in charge.
5 sons on Church Ave. So figure it out.
So family, I mean, how were your parents supportive though of you know, going that route?
Well, absolutely. Once they understood that it was a real route, you know, when I first came, you got to understand now. Let's check this out. We talking about the 80s. We talking about when rap, you know, it was on the radio, this or that. But my parents ain't listen to no, you know, Hot Night, whatever, BLS and Kiss and all that shit. They might have a here and there, but you know, my mom's like country music. My pop's like, you know, singing like classics. Like, you know, he old school. So that's what they listen to. So my brothers was more into the hip hop scenery. My brothers, you know, they all older than me. So that's what I followed, and that's why I learned a lot about everything from. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that came from. But yeah.
So Brooklyn, mid '80s, Flatbush, Brooklyn. You shouted. I mean, I've heard your music so much. I felt like I was from Flatbush. I heard you shout out Flatbush so much. I felt like I went to high school and shit, my niggas. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
yeah, you know, I just felt like that was part of my essence, and I wanted to put that shit on the map. Period. You know, that was the nature of Brooklyn, man. You represent yourself, where you from. You kind of like banging on the world. Like, fuck that. Flatbush, Brooklyn. Boom, boom, boom. So that's how I put it on my back. It wasn't really about a particular organization. It was just about being from where I'm from. So I always carry that, you know.
Yeah, no doubt. You're not in New York right now, I don't think, but I know like
I'm everywhere.
okay.
I'm omnipotent. You know what I'm saying? I'm everywhere.
Yo, you talked in an interview uh about being truant in school. And when I think of truancy, I mean I think of skipping school and going to Wendy's. You was talking about like you was saying niggas was getting robbed outside the high school or some shit like that. Like
The junior high school, public school, I mean elementary. Yeah, first it started at elementary, with the well, I didn't participate in these activities. I'm not a criminal. You
right.
feel what I'm saying to you?
I
But
feel
what
you.
I'm saying is I have observed some things taking place. Not saying no names that I don't know. I don't know what happened, but I'm just saying like some ski hats and some earmuffs and shit like that. Pac-Man ski hats, Space Invaders ski hats, shit like that. If it was real nice in elementary, there might be some guys outside. And then when you get to junior high, then we get to the Pumas and the Kangos and the chains or whatever you got, Cazals. And then we get to high school and it just turned into a whole mayhem. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know even how they let that continue day in and day out amongst minors. That's unlawful.
Like right outside the like yeah,
Outside the windows
yo,
where you could see from the administration's office. I ain't playing. Just call it
yo.
what it is.
So
No, I wasn't. Like I said, I never participated in any
right,
of
right.
that stuff. I'm not no criminal, but this is the environment I observed as a child growing up. You feel
Right,
me?
yeah, but you said you was like, skipping school or whatever. And I was just saying like, it's just crazy because there's skipping school, and then there was that, which was hilarious when I heard you actually talk about that shit though. Like,
Yeah, man. This shit is for real. I mean, shout outs to the, all my homies and the people that changed their lives. Feel me?
of course, man. Hopefully, most people grew up matured. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I mean, we all did a lot of dumb shit when we
Yeah,
was young.
childhood was special though. It was unique, a unique experience.
Right,
Yeah.
right. No, it definitely was. I mean, that it's just it was a different time. I mean, you could like discipline. Parents would discipline you. Other parents would discipline you or whatever. It's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. So take us to the connection with Howie T. He's from the hood, from your neighborhood, right?
Oh, absolutely. Howie T is Flatbush hero. He's a superhero. Howie T changed everybody's lives. Period. Ain't no way other way to say it. Shout outs to Hitman Howie T.
Yep. So how'd y'all link up?
Yes, sir. Yeah, so he lived across the street from my cousins. So I grew up going back and forth to my cousin's house, seeing them growing up, watching them like make mixtapes and CD3. Shout out CD3. We know the world is rough, so get tough. You feel me? So shout out to CD3. So after watching them and growing up with that, that was a big influence as well. That's the major influence right there when you actually standing there watching them do it.
Right.
Shit, you couldn't tell me nothing after that. I'm like, that's it. Feel me? And then we used to have the tapes, memorize they shit. You know,
He was older than you?
who Howie T?
Yeah.
Howie T triple OG, man. I mean, he ain't no old like
Yeah,
he ain't
but I mean,
like
so yeah,
yeah,
right. So you
he
was
OG, yeah.
right. So you was mad young, and then you like, I mean, how did that whole fucking youngest in charge vibe come about, man? Like the whole, I mean, you were like, I remember it came out when you were like 15, 16, but I mean, when did you
Yeah.
write that shit?
Prior.
That's what I thought.
prior to
That's what
prior
I,
to recording. So I would say within my early teens to leading up to that was a culmination of all them lyrics that I've been writing. Walking around battling, writing for amusement, whatever. Because I never really actually let me tell you what happened. By seventh grade, I met DJ Action. No. Okay, eighth grade. Yeah, eighth grade. So by eighth grade, DJ Action and me, sometimes we just left school or whatever.
yeah.
So we go to the crib and he had turntables. and the mic and speakers and shit. I was like, yo, son, what the fuck? We in 8th grade. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
How do you have turntables and a mic and speakers and all that shit? And he, not only that, but he go home midday, whatever, he blasting that shit. So I'm like, oh shit, give me the mic, son. You already know.
That was
Because
the
I was
first time.
doing this
That was
shit.
your first time laying something down, like really laying it down.
Um, I did a little shit in my basement in my crib, like, with the double tape deck shit and the mic plug-in, and then, but as far as really getting down, I would say DJ Action. Yeah, man, like really with a DJ. Yeah, so we used to go to the crib, and he started cutting it up, and I'm like, oh, give me that mic, because that's what I'm doing already. So it was like magic, and it was just like done deal. How you gonna be an 8th grader and have turntables and a mixer and all that shit? Like, you got a whole setup in
Right.
your crib.
Well, how did he?
I ain't implicating nobody in nothing. You heard? But shout out to DJ Action. Oh
We
shit!
broke up
Hold on,
for a minute.
whoa! Back this up. Salute. Happy belated birthday. Happy big 50th to my man Big Action Love. Straight like that.
Yo, salute, action, love.
Period. Action Love. Happy 50th. So
Put
get
it,
me now.
put it
We
in
met in
reverse.
so we met in the 8th grade, and now he 50, and we rock and roll. You heard? I'm telling you. So anyway, that's how me and Act got down, and we started cutting it up and making tapes in the crib and shit, like little, to break beats.
Right.
Yeah, and then shit took off from there. And I was like, damn, we need some original shit. Like, we need like a producer. So Howie was already producing. He did Chubb Rock, Lil Sean,
Yep.
UTFO, Whistle,
He did the
The Real
whistle joint too,
Roxanne.
right? He did.
Yeah, Howie
Yeah.
was the man. Howie, that's why I said Howie changed a lot of history, and he changed a lot of lives.
I did a I actually did a post on him actually. OG salute on him. I do that so it's like a feature on the
Yeah,
page, just kind of, and I did him actually. Yeah, man, OET. Yeah.
yeah,
Um,
for real.
but yeah. So what's he up to now? You know what I'm saying? Is he
Who Act?
getting? Well, no,
Who
actually,
Howie?
Howie after
Yeah,
the hip
Howie a
hop.
triple OG, man. He up to enjoying his life, man, and
Yeah.
whatever that entails. He want to make music. I'm sure he doing that. That's his passion. I know he raising his family. His kids is good. I know they good.
Dope.
So yeah, man. Salute Howie, man. Whatever he need, I got him. You know what I mean?
So youngest in charge. I mean, like, there's a lot of things about that for me because for me, I was 13 when that dropped. I was 89, right?
Mm. What's that? Youngest in charge?
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
that was probably like
89.
80. No, actually, the album did drop in 89, but I Got It Made came out as a single in like 88,
Okay.
because I know I was 16 at the time,
Yeah, I was
and I do
12.
the math.
I was
Yeah,
12. So
yeah.
for me, that shit was special because of a number of reasons, but the dancing in the video, and I noticed all throughout your career and stuff in the videos, there was a lot of dancing in there. And you talked about that in an interview one time. Like, just talk about that a little bit, like the importance of like dancers in hip hop videos, and why did you? I mean, like you had them in all your videos, and cats was killing shit. We used to just straight pause, rewind, what you know what I'm saying? The I
Well,
Got It Made video, all them videos.
well, I'm gonna say that dancing and hip hop is like rhyming and dancing is synonymous. It's like when if you was at a jam and they was battling, they was battling and dancing, and they was battling and rhyming. Any hip hop elements is mostly the ones that most attach is the dancing and the rhyming together. And in a stage show, it just looks great to see the imaging and the art and the dancing. You know what I'm saying? They freak it. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? The creators.
Yeah, no, that's dope because that's how I kind of came into hip hop, and I always growing up, it was me and my crew just pause, rewind, you know what I'm saying, and a lot of the cats, you're probably familiar with Mop Top, these cats out in Brooklyn, that we're in like half of these videos. Like I'm not sure here, it's So that to me, that was amazing. Like, and they don't. It's not really like that now, though.
Yeah, well,
As far as the dancers, you think they're gonna bring that back? You broke up for a minute.
you're right, man. So this shit go crazy, and I want to apologize personally to all the people out there online that we had a pre-scheduled one for the other day, and I had a time mix up. I'm gonna blame me. Let me just do that. But I'm here now, true and living. So we gonna build. But at the end of the day, I definitely wanted to apologize because people do take their time out to, give you energy, and I don't want to make it seem like I just fucked it off. You
No,
feel me?
salute, man.
It wasn't that type of party.
Uh,
But
uh,
hold on one second, real quick. Let me plug you up. Yeah, hold up. Plug you in so we don't die out here. You feel me?
yeah. So no,
In the jungle.
I appreciate that. I mean, yeah, it was a glitch in the matrix. It's all good, man. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
And
We in now. We
if
on.
it, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're here now. So we're here and now. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You adjust and move on. We got a few questions. Let me see.
Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Yo, son. Hold on. All right, Pooh. Do me a favor. Y'all can step inside for me, please. Let me do it. I'm doing an interview. Nah, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Nah. So let me pull up a question real quick.
Yeah. We out in the wilderness. You feel me?
I definitely feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. Here's one. Do you ever go back to Flatbush to the high school
All
reunions?
the time, man. I go over. Sometimes I walk past that shit by myself. Stand out there, blow one, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And zone out. Y'all don't even really know, man. I be walking through everywhere. I surprise some people. They be like, "Oh shit, that's it." Yeah, man.
Yo,
Might
how
get
did you have the me and my man, when we was again 12 years old, we see I Got It Made and we know the whole shit by heart, and you pulling out plastic frogs and shit or whatever. Like, we always thought it was ironic that you were in like a junkyard or something when you shot
yeah.
that joint. Like what was the mindset? I gotta tell him when I told him, like, yo, what was the mindset behind that video shoot?
What I want to say is, I want to give all praises, due, and credit to Chica Bruce. Chica Bruce. She is the director of I Got It Made and Think About It. And she actually manifested all that on her own accord. I was not a video producer, director, or any of the sort. I wasn't even a grip. You feel me? So I had no experience. I just showed up, did my part, and she did her part. All I did was invite some ladies for like the little hot tub sauna spot. But that was the mission. no, that
Uh,
was Think About It, wasn't it?
nah, that was
Yeah,
Think
that was
About It,
Think
right?
About It. Yeah, yeah,
Think
yeah.
about it.
So yeah, that's all I did was just, but she did her thing. She picked all the sites, all the scenes, all the hovercraft, all that shit,
Yeah, how did
helicopters.
you end up in a hovercraft?
Chica Bruce, Chica Bruce, Chica Bruce. Shout out Chica Bruce.
Shout out Chica Bruce. I mean, like, she's just like, yo, I'm gonna get you. We
That
gonna
was her
just
creative. That was her creative vision, and I ran with it. I said, and I knew I was talking about luxurious shit, and I knew I was in a junkyard. But I said, this lady, I'm gonna put my faith in her creative vision.
that was the first thing that hit us. He was like, yo, he's in a junkyard, but it was just ill because it was like it was ill, yo. And I guess, did you shoot that at the high school?
Part of it was at Tilden High School. Yeah,
Okay.
shout outs to Tilden, and rest in peace to Dre. Rest in peace to Dre. He was in the video, and he was a barber also in the hood for many of us, and we lost him last year. So shout outs to my man Dre, man. Everybody know who Dre is.
Salute. Yeah, rest in peace. Big shout out there. Did you think I Got It Made and that whole album was gonna take off like it did?
Man, I knew we had some hot shit. It was just a matter of the label putting it out there properly, which they did. They was a marketing and promotional machine. So they definitely got it out there. They had Run DMC, Rob Bass, Dana Dane, the OG. You feel me? They had acts like that. So
Priority
they
list,
already
yeah.
had success.
Pop it.
Yeah, they
Pop it.
had success. So it was just a matter of fitting into that lane and sharing that success.
How did you end up on the take us to the Crooklyn Dodgers shit and like just
Yeah, Tip
the
called me.
vibe behind that whole project?
Tip called me and was like, "Yo, Spike doing some shit."
Who did? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Q-Tip.
Okay.
Q-Tip hit me up when Spike hit him up, I would imagine, and then he was recruiting the artist to write to go on the song, and he asked me, and I was like, "Hell to the yeah," because all day I'm representing Flatbush, Brooklyn from the beginning.
Of
So
course.
when he said you want to do a joint about Brooklyn rep for a movie, Crooklyn, I'm like, huh? Come on, man. Yeah.
Say less, right? Like,
Absolutely.
yeah.
You already know. Shout out to Tip, man. Tip is a good dude, man. Tip is a good dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I got some questions about like some shit that I was like looking up. Everything's online, and so I just need you to clarify. Is this about like production and stuff like that? It's like because it's wild to me some of the stuff that I looked at and saw. Did you
What about
produce
production?
for Tupac?
Oh yeah. Me and DJ Action, man, my partner.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying?
Guess
We
who's
we
back,
we
right?
did two Guess Who's Back and Open Fire. Two songs on two of the albums. And
How did that happen?
man, we know him from before he was making records when he was like with digital. And he might have
Well,
been
and also
recording
I
with us.
guess you was in the flick too. So I mean, right?
Yeah, well that was because that was after everything. That the flick was like just on
Okay.
the humble. That was on the humble.
Right.
The relationship was prior to the music. So when he started making music, it was only natural. Like we already fucking with each other. Like, yo, you got some tracks? Hell yeah, we got some tracks. So that was really what it was. So he came to the studio, Dollar Cab Lab, out in Brooklyn. Shout outs to the Dollar Cab Lab, Arabs. Matter of fact, hold up, I'm gonna come back to Pac. But yo,
We going.
I found 70 that tapes from the Dollar Cab Lab.
Say
Y'all
word.
already know. Okay, so I started dumping them shits in Pro Tools.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting year. And the most interesting part is the content that's involved. Well, first of all, I got content from everybody that ever came through my studio and rocked, period. Like, it's a lot of people. I ain't going to say and start naming, but y'all will see.
Name you can feel free to name.
Yeah, so anyway. Well, I'm gonna get back to that part, but I was talking about Pac, man. So, when he said he was going to do a record, we was like, all right, well, we got beats, come on, and he came through the lab and laid some stuff, and it worked out. We had some success, so we just continued on, just sharing and evolving through music. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
that's dope as hell. When did you get into the production? Right, because that's a
When I
little
met Howie
that's
T,
not so well known.
when I met Howie T, shout outs to Hitman Howie T. You know what I'm saying? When I met Howie T, I started watching and learning everything, because we started from samples too. We was digging in the crates, so I sat right there with him and watched him and shit and learned like that. And he was patient. So yeah, so I don't know where he was at, but we there.
We was talking about Pac
And
and
production, yeah, watching the production,
on
man.
the
So you
production.
got to learn, man.
Right.
See a lot of, pay attention. Just I started learning to learn on my own when I was young. So regardless of what I went to a course and learned, I learned everything else outside of that on my own, like from shit. The need to know. I want to
Yo,
know shit. I want to know shit.
that's dope. Yo,
Period.
so and, a few other things I gotta just that I saw I want to clear up. Did you write for Real Roxanne?
Yeah.
That don't even feel it. Shit.
Yeah, don't
You
even
wrote,
feel it. I wrote that when I was same age, by 15, when
yo,
I
you
when
was
I
young
met
as
Howie.
shit because that was like 88, son.
Yeah, I was a
80s.
ghost writer in '88.
Yo, listen. That's what I'm glad you confirmed that. That's fucking crazy. I'm like, yo, this nigga was ghostwriting for people at age 15,
Yeah,
16.
but let me tell you what happened with that though. Let me tell you what happened. I ain't get paid, and that shit turned me all the way off. So I was like, fuck that. I ain't writing for nobody but myself.
So
You
you didn't
feel
write
me?
for anybody else? Because that was the next question I was going to ask you.
Nah, not really, man. I mean, some sides project stuff that Howie was working on, but nothing that materialized into
But
anything
what about the
successful.
I got because the next question I was going to ask you. Didn't you write for Shaq?
Nah, he wrote that.
Oh, word. He
Shout
wrote
outs to
that.
Shaq Diggy, man.
Shaq
I
got
ain't
it
even
made.
tripping. Yeah, Shaq got it made.
How
Hell
did
yeah, Shaq got it made, man. You don't know Shaq got it made, man? Is that a
now?
question? Or you tell? Come on, man.
Now, how
Shout
did
out to my man Shaquille O'Neal.
how
You
did
know
you?
what
I
I'm
mean,
talking
so
about?
how did okay, yo? The important part is the origin of this shit. How did you fucking link up with Shaq?
Well, nah. Well, I know he knew the Fushnikins and those the little homies from around my way. They fuck with 40. You know what I'm saying? They used to go to FDR with 40. Shout outs to 40, man. That's my motherfucking brother right there, man. Shout outs to 40, but that was a connection to the Fushnikins, and then Shaq fucked with the Fushnikins on the true Fushnik shit,
Right.
and then he ended up wanting, I guess, doing I got it made over. Shaq got it made. You know what I'm saying? So Shaq do got it made. So I ain't gonna listen. Anytime anybody want to pay homage, do so. You know what I'm
So
saying?
what did you produce that then?
Nah, man, I wasn't even involved, son. Son, pay homage.
So
I'm trying to
yeah,
tell you
so
something.
then all credit, whatever. That's what I'm asking you, Pete. Because
Yeah.
like fucking, I said that's what I said. I had a question. Like these, I mean, that's what I
Nah,
heard.
Shaq just did it. A lot of people did that, man. We got a lot of artists out there that pay homage, man, and I respect them all, man. I love them for that. I don't even, let me tell you something. I could never, and even if it's a matter of business or whatever, that's business, whatever. I ain't tripping off that. But as far as the action of doing so and creating, I would never say anything negative about somebody sampling or singing my shit or singing my shit or anything, because that's just paying homage to me, man. You making me live forever.
That's dope. So what do you
You feel
feel?
me?
Have you heard the Chic Luke, Chris Rivers flip your shit?
Yeah, man. I heard a lot of people flipping it, man. That one was dope too. Yeah, that
Yeah,
was dope. It was dope. A few people did that one. They everybody got their favorites. Some people do the Magnificent. Some people do I Got It Made. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a
yo.
good look
So
though.
you can't see it. I can probably get off. So behind me,
You could
uh,
do it too. You want to go ahead, man? I
behind,
rock that shit,
no.
son.
So behind me,
I'm,
the top piece, it says my name, but my man flipped it over your youngest in charge album cover. The top piece right there, where my thumb
copy.
at.
Oh shit.
So hold
Okay, I
on.
got you.
I'll grab.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I can't see shit, man. Oh yeah. Oh, that shit is fire right there.
Yeah.
Oh look, so how that shit on your wall, it ain't on mine, man. Where your man at, man? Who's
Well,
your man?
I set them up with you, and
Nah,
I say
that's
everyone
what's
a
up.
piece. I
Nah,
say
that's
everyone a
beautiful.
piece,
Tell him I said that's beautiful, and I'm honored.
and I have them do a piece for you if you want.
Yeah, I'm honored, man. That's real right there. I love that.
Yeah, salute. So all right. So you didn't do nothing. You was just around the Shack project, but you weren't on the Shack
Nah, I
project.
wasn't around it. I was just
What?
I lived in the same planet. You feel me? We all
That
I'm on the planet Earth. Sun put the shit out.
and
I
that was
said,
it.
"Oh shit, I dope. Yeah,
Yo,
that's
so
it."
I'm about to
We
walk
talk,
into
we
it.
chop it. Like if I need to reach out to Shaq, I know he'll holler back or whatever. That's my dude, man. Like it ain't like I call everybody every day or this or that or the third. But I know if it means something or it's something to do, I know I can holler at my people. You know what I
Word,
mean?
word.
Yeah.
So no, let's talk about um the game back then versus now. There's advantages, you know what I mean, and
We
there's
already know,
disadvantages.
man.
And
Yeah,
disadvantages.
the whole advantage is the economics of it and the digitization of it, and then the bad part is the shit, the watering and washing and misuse and abuse and seduction of it.
So how to
Feel me?
navigate that then?
What you mean? Y'all got to choose better, man. I can't tell everybody what to do, man. Y'all got to see more clearly at what the fuck is really going on. Like, I can't sit here and be like preaching and shit. I just could just
Don't preach.
tell you something.
Just share your thoughts. I mean, people gonna take what they want. People gonna do what they want to do anyway. So
Yeah,
at the end of the
but
day,
then you come across, if it's the same thing all the time. But basically, it's like take more social responsibility. That's all. Y'all gonna say what the fuck y'all want, but take more social responsibility. Do better. You know know what I'm saying? Do better. Show that you're doing better. Like, don't be out here acting like an asshole. You feel me?
You talked about making meaningful music now. That's, I mean, in this
Yeah.
interview, like,
Yeah, making meaningful music. But some people just like to talk about what they like to talk about. So if that's the case, man, differentiate reality from entertainment. You know what I'm saying? So that we can see clearly out here. You got kids doing love, man. I done seen some shit today, man, broke my heart, man. Like shit crazy, man. I don't even want to talk about it. You feel me? That's how fucked up it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to repeat that shit. And that shit on social media, that shit on TV right now. It's on YouTube. You got fucking kids tuning into this bullshit. Like, man, I can't do it. Man, I don't even want to talk about the content. You see what I'm saying? I don't even watch TV for that same reason, man. Putting that shit in people's head. I ain't putting that shit in my head.
no, yeah, there's a lot of bullshit
Yeah,
out there, man.
yeah, man. I'm
There's,
chilling.
there's, there's a lot.
I'm at peace, son. I'm in the wild, son. I'm in the wilderness. Y'all want to come out here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could do that. Get some peace in your life.
So, would you tell an artist right now, like, not to go into the game, or to,
Nah, hell no. Nah, I ain't deterring nobody. I'm saying be responsible. Do what you're gonna do. Just be responsible with it. You feel me? Don't be irresponsible. Just don't wild out like out here having people get killed.
right,
Too many little kids dying. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't right. Because they want to make money. Come on, man.
right,
They need
right,
to, and they need to also understand how to conduct themselves out here in a real time. I'm saying shit ain't no click of a button no more.
right.
You out here in the real time. Feel me? Sometimes you do that shit for the gram, and that shit become something else.
A lot of times, and that's what it is now. Is for likes, and we know what it is. I mean, we can, but it's important that, I mean, it's important that we hear you speak on it, though, because it's like, you know, a lot of people, a lot of the OGs are co-signing the bullshit. You know what I mean? And they're really on the bullshit too. And so it's important when when older heads are like, "Yo,
Well,
nah,
see, hold on though. You got to define OGs because I don't know who a real OG defining like supporting no bullshit. Like that's some other shit. Like the people you talking about, maybe some people that been doing bullshit for a long time, but that don't make them no OG. You heard?
I'll say older heads then." And
Okay,
that, and
yeah. It's
that, and
some
that,
older.
that
Hey,
way, that
hey,
way,
hey. You
because
got
because every
you
old head ain't an OG, and that's very
assholes
important
come in all ages.
that's a very important to make that differentiate. Every old head ain't an OG.
Right,
So,
and assholes come in all ages.
oh, facts,
Right.
facts. So that's important to differentiate that. So just because someone's old, and my man Riggs pointed that out. He's like, yeah, just because somebody is over 30 or 40 or whatever doesn't make them an OG. So
Mm-hmm.
there you go, right there. So yo, what do you have coming out? Anything? I heard about like some King Edward album. I heard about I
Man,
heard
I
about
have
things. What's
this.
good?
This what I want to do, man. I'm gonna keep it 2,000, right?
5,000, 100, whatever you
I
got to do.
I keep it 100,000. Then
Let's
let's just
go.
do that.
All right.
Let's make it an even stack,
All right.
a stack of racks, right? Okay, I got. I'm trying to change destiny. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to change the direction of all of this shit popping off right now, and I'm working real hard at it.
Okay.
And it's a whole team. It ain't just me. I'm one man. You feel me? And I know that what it take, and we on our way. So all I gotta say is when I come to reveal some truth to you and to the people, I'm gonna disclose everything in full. But right about now, it's just serious, just in the state of reality where we at in terms of reality, what people are out here accepting and dealing with, and how do we get out of this? How we change this? And I ain't talking about just in terms of control and mind control. I'm talking about just in terms of economics and survival. So we got to change. We got to make some economic shifts. So we're gonna try to look about that in the best way possible. And I have some very intelligent people of all races, all genders, all everything. You name whatever on your rainbow. Motherfuckers is all trying to heal shit, solve this shit. So we on it. And for what it's worth, I will be back very shortly with the details. How about that?
That's good to hear.
Copy that. And we're
That's
gonna have folk, yeah, it's gonna be amazing and fantastic, man. I feel like blessed and humbled and privileged to just even be a part of shit like this. You feel me? So yeah, man, I look forward to living and loving and being in the truth.
the time is right, man. And so yes, we need more of that. So
Yeah,
bring it.
amen.
You know what I mean? Like that's critical. So
Amen. Well, I'm thinking about more than just myself. That's what it is, man. I think maybe a little differently. A lot of people just think about their self-sustainment and their self-survival. And I think about more than myself, man. I think about, well, I don't know. I just think bigger. You feel me? I've always thought bigger, even as a child. So at this point, shit is like beyond me. This ain't even got nothing to do with me, man. I'm gonna be honest. Because if it's just me, I'm good. Shit.
right.
Like I'm super Gucci. Gucci ain't Gucci. I'm Gucci. You heard?
That'll be
Anyway,
so when I do this clip and tag you with it, that'll be the title of the clip. Yo, Gucci ain't Gucci, I'm Gucci. That's word.
but yeah, man. So just in reality, man, like I don't have to. I don't have to. Like you feel me? I don't have to. It don't make a difference in that way, but it make a difference in my soul, man. Like I know. I know how to. You know what I'm saying? So I have to. If I know, right, if something is disclosed to you, you know what
Of
I'm saying?
course, you're
Discovery,
obligated.
discovery, man. I'm obligated at this point, so I'm gonna just go ahead and let it rock, let it do what it do during this lifespan. You heard?
So we looking at something this year?
Yeah, hell to the yeah, right
Okay.
now. I ain't talking about this year. I'm talking about right now. I'm gonna be right back. BRB
Okay.
to the
So okay.
kids.
Oh, okay. So we.
BRB,
Oh, so okay. We soon. All right.
man.
It's on
I
the
ain't even
horizon. It's on the
playing.
brink. I mean, cause
Yes,
some
sir.
real shit, man. Some real shit. Like cats. Rap time sometimes is like like dog years sometimes. So I
Yeah, well, let me tell you my whole perspective right now. We're in an economic situation right now. You feel me? So ain't no time to be playing around and talking about. I ain't even talking about no fucking music like that. Like it ain't about music.
right.
It's about shift. You feel me? Y'all want to go in the same direction or y'all want to shift? That's all I'm
Nice.
saying. So y'all can figure that shit out, man. When y'all hear put it like this, it's about discovery. So when I disclose, y'all gonna discover, and then y'all can do what y'all want from there. I ain't gonna be responsible after that. Feel me?
Word.
That's
That's
about
what's
it.
up.
That's the best way to do it because I can't like babysit, but I can, I can't insist.
Yeah, you put it out there. I always tell people like, whatever I say, you take what you want and leave the rest, man. You know what I'm
Copy
saying?
that.
It's like people
Cop-
gonna do what they're gonna do anyway. So it's like, all
I'm,
right.
I'm gonna lead them. I'm gonna lead them to the water and let them look at their reflection.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Yo, I got one quick question before we go, and that is something to clarify because it's close to home to me.
Copy.
So in your wiki, in the wiki it said that your mother is like it said Indo-Jamaican, right?
If that's how they describe it, but my mom's from Jamaica, man. Yeah, she's on the Indian side.
Okay,
Yeah,
so yeah, so that's so I mean, and so that's it's just and that's cool
that's
because
what they. That's the descriptive.
yeah,
That's
that's
how
the
they.
description.
Yeah.
That's the description. So I figured out okay, she has like Indian look, but yeah, I mean I get it like the because I grew up around. So I grew up around a lot of Jamaicans and I grew up around a lot of Indians and I grew up around a lot of Caribbean Indians. So I was just curious as far as like culturally was there any Indian culture in your home? Because I grew up with a lot of Indian culture, so
Oh
I was
yeah,
curious on
man.
that part.
Yeah, yeah. It's a mixture, but yeah, when my grandmother came, especially,
Okay,
my grandmother.
she came from India. So okay,
Yes, sir. No, no, she didn't come. She didn't come from India. She lived in Jamaica too, but she was even closer to. I think she might have actually came to Jamaica from India. I'm gonna check with my mom's, but basically, yeah, that side of the family. You know what I'm saying? I have Indian, Jamaican, and I have African Jamaican. And then on my cousins, I have Chinese Jamaican with the lens, Junior and Paul and Debbie and them, you know.
Right.
So yeah, man, they used to have Nakasaki and Jamrock out in New York, out in Hempstead and Garden City. You know what I'm saying? Very proud of my family and their accomplishments, you know what I'm saying? They did a lot for the city. And
Right.
yeah, man, you know.
No, that's dope. Because I mean, because I'm friends with a lot of like Trini Indians, I guess. I mean, I don't know the term, but
Yeah,
from
rest in peace to my Uncle Earl, man. Nakasaki, man. Rest in peace to Uncle Earl. That was my Uncle Earl, you know.
word. So yeah, I was just curious about that because you know if that was a part of your upbringing as well, like the Indian side of things. That's dope though. Yo, so I appreciate you, man. We did
Yeah.
it. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? We
Yeah, you
rebounded.
made the magic happen,
Of
baby.
course, man, and I really do appreciate you.
And this
I'll
shit
tag
about to
you in
get
the shit.
real. This shit about to get real magical. You heard?
Yo, listen, let me know whatever, man. Anything I can do to help support that or whatever, anything positive because we need it right now. So, anything I can do, please let me know.
Oh,
I'm
absolutely, and vice versa.
more than willing to help promote.
Yeah.
Cats doing, you know what I'm saying, positive shit, whatever it is. So
Amen.
please, for real.
Amen to that.
So we appreciate you. This was episode 39, Special Ed. Thank you, man. For real.
Peace.
We'll be good. Salute.